What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making a delicious vegan lentil soup today. We're going to be using some curry and some other spices to make a nice smoky tasting soup. It's going to be delicious, so let's get right to work. Alright, so with our pan on medium high, we're going to add about a tablespoon or so of olive oil. Tablespoon and a half there. Then we're going to add our pepper and garlic, our onion, diced onion. And we're going to stir it. Now to this we're going to add the mushrooms. Then the olives. Now we're going to go ahead and throw in our tomato sauce. And this is basically creating the base of our soup. Now to this, I'm going to go ahead and throw the lentils. I'm going to stir them in nicely. We're going to kind of almost like saute them a little bit. I think it adds an extra dimension of flavor rather than just boiling them. Let them get a little bit of that heat and also use them to get some of that burnt up bits from the bottom of the pan, like the font, and it picks up a lot of the flavor in the lentils. Just like a minute or so, you smell it, it'll smell amazing. Now to that, I'm adding 2 cups of water with some onions that were in the olives, just to add some extra flavor. And I'll add more water. I'm just using this to kind of like unstick everything and pick up all that flavor from the bottom. Get that mix off nice and thoroughly. Now I'm going to add in about a half a tablespoon or so of paprika. This is hot smoked paprika. This actually got heat in it. It's going to add nice smoky, spicy element to the recipe. It's also got a little bit of cumin and stuff, which brings another flavor profile. And so does the curry. Now we're going to add about a half tablespoon or so of curry. And this is Jamaican curry powder. So it's a product that I'm using currently. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon of Thai chili flakes. This is going to be pretty spicy. You guys add your spices accordingly to what you like. Always taste if you think it's going to be too spicy, because you can't take away. So I'm just going to stir this up nice and evenly. Let the chickpeas absorb a lot of that flavor and spices for about a minute or so. Then we're going to add more water. Going to get it up to a boil, bring it to a simmer, and finish it off cooking. All right, so I'm going to add about another cup and a half or so, 2 cups of water. And this is about the consistency that you want it, because this is going to cook down and it's going to thicken. As the lentils cook, they'll break down and it will thicken the soup. So this is about where you want it, this kind of consistency. And then you could always add a little bit more water if it cooks down and it's too thick. You can always dilute it. So that's where we're at right now. We're just gonna let it cook, come up to a boil. I'm gonna bring up the heat so we can get it up to a boil, and then once it's boiling, we'll bring it down to a simmer and cook it for about 20 to 25 more minutes. All right, so now as you can see, this has come to a rapid boil, and it's really, really hot. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this down to a medium low, around 200 degrees, which is the simmer, and we're gonna cook it for another 25 to 30 minutes with a lid on. And we'll come back and check it and see where we're at, if it's ready to serve. Okay guys, so basically, let me turn the heat down here. The heat down too low. Basically what I did is, after 25 minutes, the lentils were still a little tough. So I gave it about another 8 minutes, added 2 more cups of water, and finished it on medium high. So, I'm sorry, medium. So it was around 280 degrees Fahrenheit on this stovetop. So now you can see the lentils are actually breaking down. They're a nice consistency now. Looks really, really good. What I'll do now is I'll just shut off the burner, put the lid on, and let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes to cool down some and settle, and then I'll serve them, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so here is the beautiful lentil soup. It looks really amazing. It smells great. So now what we're gonna do is add about a tablespoon or so of the yeast product. Gonna mix that in. That's gonna give it an incredible flavor, and thicken it a little bit, and add a ton of B vitamins. So we blend that in. Now for the final touches to serve it, I'm gonna take just a little bit of olive oil, kind of drizzle it like so. And I like jalapenos fresh with my soup, so I'm gonna add 2 little jalapeno slivers. So there's the recipe, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you really soon on the next one. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this recipe a try. It smells amazing. Really. The lentils are perfect. The recipe tastes smoky. I can taste that olive oil that I put over the top of it. It's spicy. It's got the spices of the curry and the cumin coming through, the paprika.
This is a really, really delicious recipe.